David Bowie's childhood was a quiet yet complex beginning for an artist who would later redefine music, fashion, and identity. Born David Robert Jones on January 8, 1947, in Brixton, South London, Bowie grew up in a post-war Britain still recovering from destruction and rationing. His early years were shaped by a mix of suburban normalcy and subtle strangeness that would later echo throughout his art. Bowie's father, Haywood Stenton Jones, worked as a promotions officer for a children's charity, while his mother, Margaret Mary Burns, had a love for cinema and music, introducing young David to the magic of entertainment early on. The family later moved to Bromley, Kent, where Bowie spent much of his formative childhood. As a boy, he was intelligent, curious, and artistically inclined, but also felt like an outsider. He attended Bromley Technical High School, where his interest in music began to blossom, particularly after being exposed to American rock and roll, jazz, and rhythm and blues. A defining and tragic moment of Bowie's childhood was his complicated relationship with his half-brother, Terry Burns, who introduced him to literature, Buddhism, beat poetry, and modern jazz. Terry's influence deeply shaped Bowie's imagination, but his struggles with mental illness cast a long shadow over Bowie's life, instilling both fear and fascination with the fragility of the human mind. Another pivotal childhood incident occurred during a fight with a friend, which left Bowie with a permanently dilated pupil, giving him the distinctive gaze that became part of his iconic image. Even in his early teens, Bowie was already experimenting with identity, style, and performance, learning the saxophone and forming his first bands. Though his childhood appeared ordinary on the surface, it was filled with emotional depth, artistic discovery, and psychological complexity. These early experiences laid the foundation for Bowie's lifelong themes of alienation, transformation, and reinvention, turning a shy London boy into one of the most influential and enigmatic artists the world would ever know.